All right, so welcome to the first section of SQL Bootcamp for Analysts. This section will deal with the select statement in SQL Server. Okay, so let's take a look at our requirements for the select. We have select all the columns and rows from the customer table. So you'll see the customer table on the left here. You can expand the columns. So what I'm going to do is issue some keywords that are reserved by SQL. So I can say select, and you'll notice the keyword turns blue. Okay, star means get me all of the columns, customer ID, first name, so on. And then the next keyword is from, and then we define the name of our table. Okay, so here I want to get all the customer details, which is a select star from customers. So I can say customer, and you'll notice as you type the name of the table, it will auto-complete. The IntelliSense will pull up the table name. You can actually just hit tab and it'll pull up your table. So it's pretty fast, pretty efficient. I would get to know your tables again using the diagram we talked about in the last section. So we have a customer table. I want to get all the customer details. Okay, that means all the columns and all the rows from the customer. Notice the keywords turn blue that are reserved by SQL. Select and from. Star means get me all the columns. Okay, and then I'll show you in the upcoming videos how to select specific columns. You don't have to get or return all the columns back from customer. So this is how I get back the customer details. Okay, so you can highlight this query, click on execute, or you can highlight it and choose F5. So if I hit F5, you'll notice that I get all the details in my customers table. Notice a couple things at the bottom right as you're running your queries. It gives you the total number of rows that are returned. So it looks like I have 59 customers in my database table called customer. Okay. Again, at the bottom right, some useful information. It tells you here which database you're running your query against. So this is good to know. That way, in case you're in production or some special environment where you're only allowed to run specific queries, it's good to know which query you're on. I always like to click on the media store or the database I'm on, and then choose new query. All right, you can click on new query here, or hit the Control N or new query, and that should bring up a new window for you to run. Okay. Now, I in this course defined many queries or many requirements, business requirements that are typical in any sort of company or industry, and I'll be solving or meeting the business requirements via SQL queries for you. I'll be handing you the list of all the queries, so that way you can also practice and come up with your own standards or formats. Okay, but I will go through all the queries in this course and help you to define the various parameters and options available in SQL. Okay, so let's go ahead and run this one more time. I highlight select from customer, click on execute, and I get all the customer information. All right, so then we'll move on to the next business use case or business requirement.